My name is Liv Barnhart, here to share breaking news regarding the current war. The year is 1942, just 1 year after the U.S. first initiated our involvement in the World War II. We have received information that President Roosevelt has announced ambitious production goals of 60,000 airplanes, 45,000 tanks, and 20,000 anti-aircraft guns, and 8 million tons of merchant shipping total. That is 6 2/3 pounds of merchant shipping per person in our current world population. To meet these goals, Roosevelt and his cabinet have selected a number of members to form the War Production Board. This board's job will be to convert America's current consumer-geared factories into production plants that are geared toward military-grade material production. Due to the decrease in manufacturing of our daily resources, materials such as rubber and tin are to be carefully rationed by our citizens and regulated by the government. Use only what you need, as we are uncertain of how long these conditions will last. With new tax regulations being set across America comes a drastic increase in charges for the average American household. Here we have Danny with some questions for Rob Banks, a man who feels he has been personally impacted by these raises in taxation.
Thanks, Liv. Rob, how do you feel about the increase in your taxes?
While I'm not opposed to our involvement in the war, I feel cheated out of my hard-earned money. I feel that there are other ways to raise the funds without requiring I pay against my will.
What are the other methods of raising the amount of money necessary that you would find more effective?
Well, I heard about those war bonds. You know, the program that Batman was promoting, I support that option entirely.
What do you know about war bonds?
Let's think. I know that workers willing to spend the extra money along with the banks and my corporation can choose to purchase these war bonds, which loans the government a portion of money carried by consenting workers to go towards production funds for the war.
Thanks, Rob. Back to you, Liv.
Thanks, Danny. To hear more insight regarding the topic of taxation raising in our nation, I'll leave you with McKenna Hoffine, coming to you live from the White House, who has some questions for President Roosevelt.
Thanks, Liv. Pleasure to speak with you, Mr. President. Tell me, why have tax rates reached up to a whopping 94% in households with high income?
They help to pay for means necessary to survive the current war.
But isn't it true that these taxes are still only covering 41% of the funds needed?
Yes, but war bonds are helping to provide loans as well. With America's help at home, we can succeed. Show your patriotism by supplying the government with financial support during the war.
Is it said that by purchasing war bonds, we can help keep a stable market economy? Tell us how.
Employment rates are at an all-time high, meaning extra money in the average worker's home is abundant. But with an increase of military production, the production of normal household items is at an all-time low. This means that the prices of these manufactured goods are inflating rapidly. However, by spending any amount of money on war bonds, less of your money will be wasted on household products, leading to the lowering of the prices of these said items. This being said, your participation and patriotism also protects your community from the inflation.
Wow, that sounds truly beneficial to our nation. Thank you for your time, Mr. President. Back to you, Liv.
Thanks, McKenna. Well, you heard it, folks, from the president himself. With the raise of taxes, military production, and war costs, our nation needs your help. To purchase and obtain your war bond, visit your local financial institution today. Have a great night, America, and remember that it is our job to provide fuel for this fight. This is Liv Barnhart, signing off.